It's editing, Lori, popping in right away, right at the beginning of this video, because I got something to say. So first of all, I want to say thank you so much to Kim for buying me coffees. I appreciate it so much. You didn't have to do that, but I do appreciate it very, very much. So I just wanted to say thank you to Kim. And I also have one other thing I want to say. So, well, first, let me just tell you that this video is actually going to be about, it's all in the kitchen. I'm cooking dinner, low-carb, keto-friendly Italian meatballs, and they're homemade, and whatever else I'm making for dinner. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's all in the kitchen, all the stuff that I'm getting done in the kitchen. The other thing that I popped in to say, though, real quick, is mystery solved, the mystery package. So that mystery is solved, and let me just tell you, it was supposed to be a gift. It was from one of you. I'm not going to say any names because I mentioned part of the address and stuff like that. So, and this isn't it. The mystery package I'm talking about was yesterday's video, the previous video. Let's put it that way. It was the previous video, and mystery solved. There's no scam. There's nobody hacked into my account. My account is not compromised, so my cards are back in and I'm good to go with Walmart, with the Walmart app. But yeah, it was all a mistake because there was supposed to be a note inside the package, but there was no note. So Walmart did not put in the note. And it was supposed to say something along the lines of, "To Lori and the kiddos, enjoy." So yeah, that was meant for me to be able to let that car pass by, for me to be able to go out and have fun with the grandkids. Yes. I feel bad about that, but they didn't put the note in, so I had absolutely no idea. And also there was a second package that arrived the next day, and it was a pair of shoes. And I did mention that in yesterday's video too, the previous video. And those shoes, that same person ordered for themselves, and they received them and only got charged for one pair. But for some reason, they sent me a pair too. I have no idea how that happened. Some sort of a glitch, I suppose. But my account's not compromised, so I'm super happy about that. And I just want to say to you, you know who you are. Thank you so much for that. That was very thoughtful. I do very much appreciate it. Okay, let's get into the video. You want to say it before you go? Huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Lori.
Okay, now you know who I am. That was my husband doing my intro, if you don't know. And if you are new, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it very much. We're going to make some dinner tonight. We're going to make what I was going to make yesterday, but everybody already ate when I got home. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to make it then. So we are going to make some meatballs. They're going to be low-carb, keto-friendly meatballs, Italian meatballs. And I'm going to go ahead and make up a bunch of tortellini too. The stuff that I got at Costco right here. I'm going to make the whole thing, both packages. And the guys, I'm sure the guys will want to have something else besides just the meatballs. John and I are going to have salads. I also have, can you see? Yeah, you can see that watermelon. I'm going to cut up that. Hayden's super excited about the watermelon, and so am I. I hope it's good. I hope it's tasty. I know they're not really quite in season around here yet, but we're going to do the watermelon. And this is the bowl I'm going to use to mix up the meatballs in the mixture. Oh, I got to grab me some gloves. I thought I had everything out. I've got 4 eggs sitting there. I'm going to put that bag of shredded cheese in it. Maybe the whole thing. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what it looks like. And I've got some Worcestershire sauce and some seasonings we're going to put in with it. Got the pan out here. That's just to boil the tortellini. Boil it for like 1 to 2 minutes, and that's it. So, oh, and I have, I don't know if you can see that back here. I have a little thing of olive oil that I'm going to pour over the tortellini when it's done. And then, yeah, I have my, can't really see that, but I have Rayo's right here that I'm going to use for on top of the meatballs, and we'll see what's left. I usually don't, I don't know. We'll see, we'll just see what's left as far as for the tortellini. I have another jar of Rayo's too, so yeah. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I was going to move some of this stuff out of my way, but I think it's fine sitting where it is. I'm going to use this pan for the meatballs. We'll see if it's big enough. Yeah, I need my scooper thing too. I don't fool around with forming the meatballs into perfect little meatball shapes. I just use my cookie scoop. And it turns out just fine, just like that. So I think I'm going to use the larger cookie scoop. I have one that's smaller than this too, but I'm going to use the bigger one this time. Okay. And I usually end up having to wash all this stuff down because I get stuff on my hands. I guess I could try to do it. Hold on. I'm going to do 4 eggs in this. Get this all mixed up real quick. 4 eggs, and we're going to do some Worcestershire sauce, but I don't really measure when I do this, so I know there's a recipe out there somewhere for this. I'm just going to use my yuck towel. It just goes right into the laundry when I'm done cooking anyway, so we're just going to dump in some Worcestershire sauce. You can do Italian seasoning if you want to. I don't. We like it without the Italian seasoning, so yeah. Let me get this out of here. And some garlic powder. However much that was. Onion powder. I don't have a whole lot left in here, but I'm just gonna dump most of it in. A couple tablespoons probably. Not quite 2 I don't know, about a tablespoon, I suppose. And we're gonna do some salt. And of course, we're gonna do some pepper. Gotta have some black pepper, right? And let's see. I'll get the cheese opened. And I'm gonna give this a mix. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually put this over on the kitchen table because I'm short and it's easier for me to mix this together with my hands when it's on the kitchen table. So I might just move it over there and mix this together real quick. I got that mixed in. Now I'm gonna put some of this cheese in. I'm gonna do about half the bag. Don't worry, I'll put it in a container or something when I'm done. I won't leave it in that bag that I just slopped up. Oops. And I'm dropping it on the floor. I guess I'll try to do it here on the countertop. But it is easier for me to do it on the kitchen table where it's a more short person friendly height. I'm 5'2", so yeah, that's all right. I get teased a lot because, well, John's 6'3", Brennan's 6'2". I don't know how tall Chase is, but he's not that tall. Josh isn't that tall either. Hayden's taller than Chase now. It's like, oh, my goodness. Okay, so just kind of judge how much cheese I need by kind of the texture of the meat. And it's actually looking pretty good, but I think I usually put like some tomato sauce or something in here, but I'm not going to. I am going to put a little bit more cheese in though. I think that'll be good. I'm going to set this in the sink. Okay. Just kind of mix the rest of this in real quick and I'll get back with you. I dumped the rest of the cheese into a sandwich bag, so that'll work. Okay, next, let me see what your view looks like here. First, I'm going to put just a little bit of sauce down in the bottom. Not a lot, but I'm going to put a little bit of sauce in the bottom. Okay, there we go. Rinse off my hand. I'm just kind of tipping the pan to spread the sauce around a little bit. Once I put the meatballs in, it'll help spread the sauce. Close this drawer, that drives me crazy. Open cupboards, open drawers, drives me nuts. Of course, those top ones, they're always coming open. So yeah, I just do it like this. And if you want, you can kind of put it in your hand and form it a little bit more, but I'm not going to worry about it. This is going to cook up perfectly fine, just like this. And I am kind of pressing it hard to kind of pack it into the scooper a little bit. And you can crowd them too, because they'll shrink. So you can crowd them in there. Okay. So I know you can see what I'm doing here. I'll be back once I get these, once I get this pan full. We'll see if I need another pan. I probably will. Okay, that first pan's full, so I need to get out another pan. I'll probably have to get out my other jar of Raos too. But that's fine, because we're gonna have leftovers. John absolutely loves these meatballs. They are really good. So, all right, get this one going too. So I got these pans pretty full, but I just have a little bit of mixture left. So, like I said, you can crowd these things. So I already crowded this one pretty good. So I'm gonna crowd this one a little bit more, I think, because I'm not getting out another pan for that little bit. And I'm not gonna do a second batch. So we'll just scoot them around and crowd them a little bit. Oh, tore that one up a little bit. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, we managed to get them all in there, so. Yes, and we're gonna put a little bit of sauce over top. You're probably thinking, well, that's just a bunch of ground beef in there. It doesn't even look like meatballs. It will. A little bit of water in my jar. This one's gonna be watered down a little bit, but that is okay too. The next step is some shredded Parmesan cheese. And I don't have it open yet. So this right here is like the secret ingredient. This stuff makes it so good. And you can use grated, but I'm telling you right now, this is so much better on the meatballs. It really is. It's like a special touch. So put however much you like on there. Gonna sprinkle some on both of them. I do have the oven preheated to 350, and I'm gonna put these in. I don't ever know how long to bake them for, to be honest, to bake anything for that matter. So I'm gonna start. You know what? I'm just gonna put them in for 30 minutes. Because with all these meatballs, it's probably going to take that long. Oops, got some cheese on the counter. Okay, 30 minutes. We're going to move over here to the other side of the countertop, and I like to do the watermelon right over here because then I just like scoop all the stuff, the rind and stuff, into the sink. Because, I mean, I could just cut it up into triangles and go with it, but I like to cut all the rind off. So I've never used this knife. This is my new knife. Well, I mean, I don't know if you still call it nail cut for a little bit now, but I've never used it on a watermelon, so we'll see if it's better than the knife I usually use. I usually use my bread knife. Well, I can already tell you it is. Way better. Okay, that wasn't a big enough. Here we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna, this is how I do a watermelon. I just peel it, basically. And that's what I always just scoop right into the sink. All the peel. I have better control with the bread knife, but this is definitely sharper. I'm gonna try my bread knife and see. Hold on. So here's my bread knife. I actually got this a long time ago from Aldi. I think I like the bread knife better to peel it, but the other knife is definitely sharper. Definitely. But I'm not gonna lie, this does work really well to peel this watermelon. So I'm gonna use it. All right. So I just get the biggest share of it off first, and as you can see, it still needs some more trimming up. But I'll come back around to that after I get all the biggest part of it off. I'm sure there's easier ways, better ways, more effective ways, but this is my way. So now you know. All right. So I'm gonna flip it over and get this side. I think it's all unsheathed. I'm gonna unsheathe the watermelon. Oh man, that knife is nice. What?
Seriously, they don't have any more of that shirt yet.
What's up?
He's laying on the new shirt.
Oh, Salem's laying on your new shirt. Well, he probably thinks you bought it for him. Okay. So I'm gonna get this baby all cut up and then I'll get back with you. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I like this little scooper jobby, scraper, whatever you call it. I got this from Dollar Tree a long time ago. And I love it. Got it all cut up. It's not the most flavorful watermelon ever, but it's not bad. It's good enough. It's not in season yet, so it's pretty good though, isn't it, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go dump this into the trash. I do love my trays. Okay. And the wet towel underneath keeps the tray from slip sliding around while I'm working. We got 2 big containers of watermelon and it's not too bad. Yeah, it'll do for now. Here's the meatballs. They were in all together for an hour. They were in for a whole hour. So they're done, but I need to get that grease off of them. So I'm gonna do that. Lined a bowl with some foil and I'm gonna pour the grease in that. So I'm using this. I love this thing. I got it from Dollar Tree. I use it all the time. I'm just gonna take them out of here and put them all in the same pan for right now. Get some of this grease off. I'm aware that these don't look the most appetizing, but they're really good, aren't they, honey? Mm-hmm. They would look more appetizing if you took the time to actually roll them into individual meatballs, but I didn't. So this is what they end up looking like, and they are delicious. They taste wonderful, and I just drained off a whole bowl full of grease, and yeah, so this is the meatballs. Normally I would put on a little bit more of the Parm cheese and just let it melt, which I might still do that. So there you go. So here's another look at them. I know I got a mess, but that's okay. I'll clean it up while I'm waiting on this tortellini stuff to cook, or waiting on the water to boil, I should say. But I put them all in the same pan, threw on some Parm, turned off the oven, and I'm just gonna sit it in the oven. I'm just waiting on this pot to boil, and I'm pretty sure a watched pot actually doesn't ever boil. This is just gonna have to be good enough. That's close enough to boiling. In with all the tortellini. Here we go. And we're gonna boil this for 2 minutes. Chase is setting the timer for me. He's timing me. Using this great big pot, it doesn't look like there's that much in there, but there's a lot in there. We got some Rayos. Did I say that already? I don't remember. I warmed up some more, another jar of the Rayos sauce. Turn that back on for a couple minutes. Put it on low. There we go. How much time we got left, Chase?
Minute 20.
Minute 20? Lord almighty, I feel like I've been standing here forever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! It still isn't boiling. That's just tough crap. Back in the pot with them. I'm gonna pour the olive oil over them. Mix it around a little bit. And I'm gonna go tell everybody it's time to eat. I could just yell, food, really loud, and they would know. I used to do that sometimes because Roseanne did that on an episode of Roseanne, and I thought it was hilarious, and everybody came running, so yeah. That's how I know when my meatloaf's done. When the kids start coming downstairs saying, meatloaf again, then that means the meatloaf's done. I learned that on Roseanne. Okay, there we go. And back over to the countertop with you. There's the meatballs. Everything is ready to eat. I'm just going to show you right now. I'm going to get a thumbnail. There we go. Wait. Give me a couple to choose from. Okay. I should be able to get something out of that. So that's going to be it, guys. I am absolutely roasting. With that oven being turned on for so long. There's some breeze coming through the windows. I do have the windows open, but man, it is hotter than hot in here. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'm gonna come and probably clean some of this up. Then I'm gonna eat my dinner because I usually fast all day. I don't know if you can see that clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's 7:59 p.m. So dinner's late tonight, but that's okay. I worked today, then I took Hayden for a haircut after that. So yeah, got some stuff done today. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.